Ngày xưa nó thương nó không? Có sao lại bỏ nó lên tàu đi mình? Hả? What do you say?
Trên đồi núi anh đi qua, hoa mai nở trong rừng già. Trên đường về quê hương ta, tiếng pháo vang bên làng xa. Bóng cây nêu đầu đình thuở xa xôi, với bước chân đi về tuổi thơ vui. Quê hương ơi hãy hát vang lên lời chúc tổ quốc đẹp giàu, cho bao nhiêu nước mắt yêu thương nhỏ xuống thành suối ngọt ngào.
Are you excited for the kids, or are you excited to see him?
I'm excited to see him, and I'm excited to show him the kids, because this is the first time, you know, he's gonna be meeting my kids, like any one of them. We normally get shoes and new clothes. It's like when Tết comes, Tết, which is the New Year, Vietnam New Year. You wear it for a few months or whatever, a few weeks, and it would broke, and then you go back to barefoot again. But actually, even when we don't even wear them because we used to being barefoot so much. Back then, you know, whoever house that have a bicycle is considered rich. I don't know what they live like. They probably get to eat more than us, or they probably get to eat better than us. Đặc sản của Hải Phòng á.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carly đã ăn cái này là chưa?
No, chưa. Did you eat this stuff when you were a kid? Remember? Or did they have this when you were a kid?
I guess I'm too poor to eat this. Honestly, you know. Thúy ơi, cho con chó nó ăn cái gì đó khỏi kêu bé Thúy. Thúy ơi, chó này cắn không? Chó có cắn không? Hi, my name is Giap. I'm from New Jersey, but originally from Quảng Ninh, and this is my story.
Trên đò mây anh đi qua, con sông nhỏ trôi hiền hòa. Trong vườn ca đáng giá hoa, cánh bướm xuân mùa mừng ta. Tiếng ru chưa theo ngọn cỏ đông đưa, hỡi cô em làng diên thừa xa xưa. Đây nhang thơm với nén yêu thương, hãy thắp từng năm mô sầu. Cho mai đây ta hát reo vui mừng sống lại những ngày đầu. Every time that it's about to rain in this cloudy day, I'm very sad, and my wife know that for the fact, because it reminds me of the time like
The day you left.
the day I left Vietnam. The last day I was in Vietnam that my father took me out to eat. But like a day like today, if I'm by myself, I would be very sad. But because everybody here and Sunday and holidays, and I get to spend time with my family. Ăn này, cái rau này ăn sống cũng ngon.
Ăn sống được hả anh?
Có nhưng mà đắt tiền lắm. Bó rau đó ít nhất cũng khoảng 3 đô, 60.000.
60.000.
60.000.
60.000 hả?
Đắt lắm. Rau này bán bao nhiêu mớ?
Mấy hôm nay 5.000 một mớ.
Rồi có người tới lấy hay là phải mang ra chợ bán?
Không, em mang bán
Mang đi giao hả? Some of my early childhood memories were survival, you know, just we think of meal to meal, you know, like when we're gonna get our next meal from, go to the field and get whatever you can get, like sweet potato, corns, and even go fishing sometime, you know. In the afternoon, after school, I would go collect cow shit, you know. You go around and, you know, look at the cows, see wherever they shit, and you pick up the shit and bring it home, and, you know, they use that for fertilize. So we use that for rice field or whatever, vegetable. Làm sao con gà nó hết kêu Thúy ơi? everybody be going work in the field, and I'm home, and I know when the chicken was having eggs. So I actually go into go into the chicken nest, and I stick my hand in there and pull out the eggs, and boil it and eat it myself. And my family come home and say, "Oh, what happened? How come today the chicken didn't lay any eggs?" As they look at me, I say, "Oh, I don't know." But then I actually took the eggs out of their butt and ate it myself. So I don't know, is that funny? Or, yeah, you're not laughing though. Yeah, this is a town we used to come up here and go steal fruit. Whatever they have lychee. So look at the lychee.
Đi với anh vào đây xem thằng Phan ông Vi không chào bà, Vi ơi. Bà đi chơi.
This is where I used to steal their fruit because they're blind, and I took advantage of them for not seeing. Should I reimburse them? There's a moment I realized I'm being really poor, like the house we live in, the roof when it's rain, the roof start to leak, and we have to get bucket, to hứng nước. We could be hungry for days. If it's, let's say it's rain for like 7 days, we could only cook like 1 meal a day, because there's no way of go and get food, or if there's a flood or something like that, we have to eat whatever we have in the house, like sweet potato, củ sắn, khoai, bột mì, whatever we have in the house. We cook it up and we eat together. At one point, my mom, she harvested the rice in the rice field. She brought home a big mouse, It's chột đồng, gọi là chột đồng. That's all they eat is rice. And she cooked it up, and we have a feast. And that was one of my fond memories, because that was like the first meat meal that we get to eat. And it was so wonderful that I still remember until this day. The mind at that point is survival, 1 meal at a time, So I don't know what better, My father left my mother when we were so young, married to another woman in the city.
Do you ever wish you had a father figure?
I would. I did.
When you were young, did you wish that? Did you see other?
Always, yes. Later on, he come back, and he took me to Hải Phòng to live with the step sister and step mom. Ra đây không? Đó, cười đi kìa. Biết ai mà cười? Ai? Thằng Giap phải không? Hả? I feel like a second class citizen, because in the morning I would be eating the leftover, whatever they ate the night before, and he would be giving the step brother and sister money and go out eat fresh stuff, and I felt like I was insulted. In the morning I would be going to school, and then in the afternoon I would be watching the kids and feeding them and babysitting them and wiping and whatever. He would say things like, "You're lucky I take you here, for better, this way, you don't have to work on a farm," or something like that. I just feel degraded, and it's so bitter in me, so angry, so much angry in me.
Even when you were 10, you were angry?
10, 11, 12, I was... Giống con hả? Nó giống con thì là nó giống bố, phải không? Giống ông, phải không?
Were you happy as a kid?
I don't know what happy is. I don't know. I don't know what happy is, because I don't know what happy is. It's tough. Because
you can see your children growing up, right?
Yeah.
Brandon and Bethany.
you see moments of happiness with them, right?
Yeah,
Like Christmas, or they win an award or something like that, right?
definitely.
Did you have the same happiness?
No.
So you have kids now yourself, right? And your son is an athlete, and you also have a daughter. She does many things, and you've seen their happiness, right? Did you ever have the same happiness
No.
as them? It's okay. We can stop. We can stop a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. It's over, dude. It's over. Why did you cry? What's wrong?
Because my children make me very happy. They make me very proud. Each time I buy my Brandon something or Bethany something, you know, in my mind I say, I wish, you know, when I was younger, living here, that's, you know, somebody do that for me. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Was there any moment where he was good to you?
One like right before my trip, right before he put me on the boat, like that night he took me out for far. I was like, what the occasion, you know? He never do that. So when we at the far place, he told me what he gonna do with me. He gonna put me on a boat. It's like tonight he gonna put me on a boat with other people to go to some wonderful place.
Thuyền em trôi vào ánh sáng hồng tươi như đèn hoa với áo bào xanh ngát bồn ta. Thuyền em trôi vào đêm vui. Ai hò khoan hời hò khoan, tiếng hát em vang cả dòng sông xanh xanh lên tình người, dòng sông xanh lên ước mơ. Thuyền em trôi về bên ơi, bên yên lành xuôi mái chèo bơi, bên thanh bình ta sống thành thơi, bên thanh bình ta sống thành thơi.
Why did he come on, like all the families? Why did my stepbrother and sister didn't go on? So I felt like, in the beginning, I felt like he have so many kids that he willing to take chances on one of them. You know, but I don't feel like that anymore. You know, now as I get older, I felt like he did a good deed, you know, for me, you know. But in the beginning, I felt like because he have so many kids, he willing to take chances, you know, to lose one, you know, because a lot of people, later on I found out a lot of people went on those journey, were killed at seas, or killed of hunger, or killed of pirating, or the boat sink, or something like that. So that's what it made me think like that. But now I don't think like that anymore. Now I think, you know, he did a good deed for me. Bố bỏ con lên tàu á, để đi vượt biên đó. Bố còn nhớ không? Nhớ chứ hả? Mà lúc bố bỏ con lên tàu đi vượt biên, bố có sợ không? Sợ là bị chết không? Tàu con đi là tàu công an bố sửa. Không nhớ à? Đó, bố biết bố bỏ lên tàu mà. Sao không biết? The trip was very, 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 very intense. First couple of days into the journey, the boat broke down, so we stuck in this island in Vietnam. So they found out the propeller was bent because it hit the rock, and then we have no food to eat in that island. I'm laying on the sand and I seeing the black crow staring at me. You know, it's like meat. You know, like dinner. We went through China. I don't know what part of China, but the boat broke down again or ran out of gas, whatever. When we get to the close to the island, the Hong Kong police escort us in. As I can recall, I have very good experience. Wake up in the morning, there's breakfast. We hang out and we go play soccer. And we come back, we have lunch and we hang out. And each and every day we go up to the office, the main office, to look for a name on the list to see if we get called to go to wherever we wanted to go. America, Canada, and England. Those are the countries that I pick. And
But did you know what those countries were?
no, but all they say, those are the best. So that's what I pick. And America picked me, so which is good. The first night, when I see the plane landed, I thought I was in heaven. I saw so many lights at our hotel, you know. It was so fancy. It was so nice. The toilet, which is I never see before. So, you know, I have to go to the bathroom, right? So I was small, right? So let's say if I sit down like the American way, my would hit the water. You understand? You know what I'm saying? And if I squat like the Vietnamese way, the poop would go down and the pee would go out that way. You understand what you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know how to use a toilet. So that's what I did. So I squat like the Vietnamese way. So I pooped. The poop went down, but I pee. I say, what a stupid design, you know. I say, what a stupid design, you know. So, and then after I did whatever I had to do, I had to wipe the floor. And then someone actually had to, the next day actually someone had to tell me how to use the toilet. First time I went to the supermarket, it was like, wow, there's so much available. So much available. And you have money, you can buy anything. We feel so blessed. Feel so blessed to be in a country that have abandoned of everything, you know. My first encounter with the kids at school, they are so cruel because I didn't speak English. They would teach me bad word, F you. They told me that mean hello. You know, I would go up to the teacher and say, F you teacher, you know. Giấy tờ trong này hết à?
When was the last time you drove?
2 years ago. You afraid? Huh? Beautiful scenery, huh?
Yeah. Just keep your eyes on the road. Yeah.
Is this your life?
No, this is my life. Over there. How you doing?
Terrific. Great. How you doing?
Good. Khỏe không? Đang làm gì đó? What's up, man? What's up? How are you?
Good. You can put that right on your half tray.
Chào bà. Hả?
Hướng dẫn tôi là Mỹ
Hả?
đây tôi thương thế vậy.
Hả? Thương không? Good. How are you? Xin chào. Bây giờ xây nhà đẹp thế. Poppy. How are you? Everything good? Bay về tuần trước rồi. Bay về Mỹ tuần trước rồi.
Bay về Mỹ tuần trước rồi.
Yeah. How are you?
But so good to see you.
Sam here. Hi, Joy. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Everything good?
See you. Yeah.
Haven't seen you guys in a long time, right? They're wonderful. We actually move in Christmas Eve, and they were like, I don't think they were expected that we moving in Christmas Eve, and they actually rush out and buy presents for me to put under the tree. They treat me like their own kids. I always have this feeling that, you know, whatever they spend on their kids, it's the same amount that they spend on me. I felt like I was belong, you know. I felt like I was belong. From that on, I feel loved, you know. I feel being loved.
Is that the first time you felt love?
Yeah, it was awesome. Of course, I have a mom, I have a dad, and it was wonderful. And I have brothers and sisters, and it was awesome. It was awesome. So each time if I send money home, it would go through my father before it go to my Kieu. Later on, I realized you know, whatever I send, let's say I send $1,000, he would keep 7 for himself and to do whatever he got to do, and then he would send home to my mother 300. I guess they don't feel like the Kieu people need that much money. I found out on my first trip to Vietnam. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal.
I mean, you left when you were a kid, and your father was a lot younger.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal because number one, I wasn't close to him, right?
How about the first time you saw your mother again?
It was nice. It was wonderful. And then I come to the house and I was crying for hours. I crying shakingly for hours because the house is still like this, with the grass roof, and it's all mold. You know, we sleep at night, the water dripping on us. My heart changed me. It's my duty to provide them with a better place to live. I feel like I have to make their life better. So this is my old house. Back in the day, we used to the roof used to how you say it, cover with like grass, you know. So like every couple of years we gotta change the grass. This is a bedroom. You can see the bed still in there. Rice here, all the rice. This is another bedroom, but then now it's become like a kitchen. So they cook food for the pig. Now this is where the pig live. This is where the pig live. And this haven't changed, you know. As you can see, everything is old. And chickens stay over there. Out here, there's an outhouse. We used to go through here, go to the outhouse. But it's all covered up now. We don't use that. So this is the house that I send the money home to build. The living room, as you can see, they do everything here. All the action's going on here. We eat here. We watch TV here. One bedroom is one bath. Look better than the other one, right? There's a toilet there. And here's the bedroom on the first floor. And here, I don't know what they use for. You know, they have an altar and a bed over there. I guess when we have gas. Look at the refrigerator. We bought it 15 years ago, which is their first refrigerator ever. And as you can see, you know, high tech. Hey, let's come upstairs. I'll show you around. The step a little high. You know, going up and down here is crazy. My God, I'm getting tired. Another floor, you know, second floor. I have a bathroom here, tub, and in here is my room. My room. This is where I stay whenever I come home. We have AC, that's why. But this is the third floor. Originally, we was gonna do another floor up here, but I could have been living here. It wasn't for my father sent me on a boat.
Mr. Pagano, what was he like?
Oh man, he's a hardworking man. He's you know, I learned my I actually learned my working ethic from him. He's worked very hard, you know. When we come, he took on a second job. My mom, she's tough. For example, I got a job in middle school or in high school. I don't know. I got a job at this cleaner. I hate it so much because it stunk. Smell all the chemical. I want to quit right away. And she say, "No way, young man. You know, you gotta you gotta give the people notice. So this way they have time to find other workers. Deep in I say, why I have to do that? But now, because of that, it taught me a lot. You do something, you gotta follow through with it.
Do you feel like the Paganos are still more family to you than your dad's family?
100%. 100%. They still treat us, even with my kids, they still treat us like their own grandkid. Holidays, birthday, and other stuff, they still sending gifts. I don't expect anything, and they just do that. They're just being generous. They're just being very giving, and that's how they are. And all that goodness, I learned it from them. You know, that's because I learned it from them. That's why I do all these kind of things for my sister, for my family. The best part about Vietnam is all about me and my sister when we were younger, how we survived. I love my niece. Like I say, their father died when they were young, and that's my very first trip home. They were like, some of them 5 or 6. Before I left, I hugged them. I promised them I'm gonna put them to school. I wanna provide them with an opportunity, so this way they can better themselves.
Do you feel like it's not just your kids in America, but it's also here as well?
Good question. I never thought of that.
Do you think it'll ever end? Do you really honestly think that it'll ever end?
Yeah, good questions. It's just the way of Vietnam.
What?
It's just the way of Vietnam, you know. I don't know. It's just
the way of Vietnam.
Mẹ ăn lúc cơm rồi anh ạ.
Hả?
Mẹ ăn lúc cơm mới nãy không thích cơm nãy đâu. Mẹ. Lại mất điện nhỉ? Lại lấy cái nến qua.
Ồ, tại sao?
Cái này là lỗ mũi rồi.
thoảng nó bị mất điện mà.
Giáp chưa thấy được.
Đây trở về thời xưa không có điện.
You know, my relationship with my mother is very distant because I guess I don't know her that well. But I love her, you know. It's she got to put up with those stuff, you know. As a single mom, raising 3 kids, you know. Think about meal and meal, where you gonna get it from?
Do you think that if you didn't send any money back, would they treat you the same?
My sister would, yes, definitely. Whatever she has, you know, she will feed me, you know, just rice and rau muống or nước mắm or whatever. if I don't have it, you know, if I don't give them any money. I know that for the fact. They still treat me the same way.
Do you think your step family would give you any respect if you weren't from America?
Very good question. Definitely. They wouldn't even look at me. I think we're gonna get going because the party. The party started already. Alright, next party. Nhiều món thế. Mà hồi xưa nhỏ đâu được ăn những này hả? Lấy đâu ra mà ăn hả?
Ở bên có ngày nào làm món ăn Việt Nam này không em?
Em có chứ. Có nhiều. If anyone have a little extra and that able to send home and help your family, like brother and sister or niece and nephew, help them out with schooling, housing, or whatever that can improve their life, do it. But only if you happy doing it. You know, it's like I'm happy doing it. Every time I have extra money, I want to share it. I want to, not give it away, but I mean, let's say I want to, share it with the people that need it, that really need it. So that's why I'm doing this. And like I say, I'm not rich. Every little bit help, you know. My only dream as a kid was to be able to lay down on my bed and watch TV one day. That was my only visions. That was my only dreams. I would never picture I would be in America. Không, nhưng mà con cảm ơn bố đã bỏ con lên tàu đi bởi hồi mới có ngày hôm nay á, đúng không? Đúng quá rồi còn gì nữa. Bữa nào gặp lại.
Vâng,
Ok.
vâng. Thôi cứ mạnh khỏe em nhé.
Ok.
Mạnh khỏe nhé.
Oh, I love it here. See my beautiful wife, my beautiful kids. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they miss me, but did you miss me? No.